My name's Adam Katz Sinding, and I'm a photographer, or was a photographer. Normally I'm traveling the world taking photos at a fashion event. Here we are on my couch in Copenhagen. What I like about traveling is obviously visually stimulating. It's interesting to be in new environments. Traveling, I think, is one of the best ways to enrich yourself. And if you see the same thing every day, you don't really grow that much. What does it take for a city to charm me? It has a lot to do with, for me, how walkable a city is, I think. You interact with the city in a different way. You see more. When you're inside a car, you have this cage around you. You don't see what's above you. You have this filter between you. So you're just flying by. They're blurs outside the window. Russia in general is a very interesting thing for Americans because we have these preconceived notions of what Russia is, right? And going to St. Petersburg especially kind of opened up my mind as to a different side of Russia. It's just a different vibe. It's impressive. You have this dark architecture, and then you have these insanely brightly painted churches, which are like sky blue and this yellow that doesn't really exist anywhere in the world, and they just kind of like stand out. Like the Hermitage is, I believe it's green and white, and it's this weird color green that no European city would ever paint their building. A lot of my memories have been obliterated by Russian vodka. But I think my most memorable experience and least memorable experience at the same time is going to this bar. I think it's called Griboyedov or something like that. It's named after a writer or a poet. You go through like the staff entrance and into this back little room, and we were just sitting on these couches with this aquarium behind us, like just drinking excessively. And the only memory that I have of this night, besides like the aquarium and this small room, is a photo that was taken of me and 2 or 3 of these guys that I met. Never seen people be so wild out before in my entire life, for sure. I have been bringing a camera with me when I'm out on my bike ride. Yeah, for the majority of 2020, I rode around with this camera and would stop along these rides as I discovered the Danish countryside, and seeing these kind of pastoral landscapes and then documenting helped me to maintain the practice. I have strayed from that act of practicing. I need to do it again. It's difficult for me to get motivated to go out and just hope that I'm going to find something to photograph. I think having purpose is number one thing that most of us search for.